sometimes girls
keep slipping into the future. What happened? Just let me be free to be the real me. The shit, you were my baby. I love you right. An American rebel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tuesdays with Rebel show. I am your host, Ricky Rebel, and I have my co-host here as well, Adam Francisco. Boom.
What up, everybody? How's everyone doing today on this lovely Taco Tuesday?
It's Taco Tuesday, and I want to say a great big shout out to our sponsor today, C60 Evo. Check it out right here. Oh my gosh, an amazing antioxidant that you can use in order to have a better night's rest, which gives you better mental clarity. It helps with your skin. It gives you beautiful glowing skin. I don't wear makeup anymore because of this stuff. C60 Evo. I take a shot. Boom. I swear I don't use makeup for the show. I used to spend time putting on makeup, blah, blah, blah. But the glow I get from this product, I don't have to do that anymore. So go to rickyrebelrocks.com, check out the C60 Evo tab, click on it, and don't forget to use the discount code EVRRR. They have great products like what I just took a shot of, which is the actual organic extra virgin olive oil version. And then there's also this amazing C60 Evo advanced facial serum. My mother loves it, and she has fantastic skin, even in her 60s. So what do I got to say? I love you guys. Thank you for coming to the broadcast. Make sure you share the live broadcast right now and click the like button. That really helps us. It helps the algorithms. If you share it with your friends and share it with everybody on your platforms, it really helps get those algorithms pumping and everything. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're on YouTube, and subscribe to Adam Francisco's channel as well, because we are doing a dual situation now where we go live on both at the same time.
That's right. So we have some viewers on my channel. We got a lot of viewers on Ricky's channel, on his Facebook, as well as his YouTube channel. And it's been an honor, obviously, that you invited me onto your program, because I get to talk to you every week, which is so cool. And you know, we're sharing audiences, and hopefully we can do this in person one day.
Hell yeah, we will, for sure.
Absolutely.
I just instantly, vibe with you from the very beginning. I like how you're open-minded conservative and not like a closed-minded person. You know, it's like I don't think conservatives have to be so tightwad. We don't have to be that anymore. We could just, I don't know. Conservatism has really blossomed and changed into something pretty cool. And I think you and I represent that.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely this segment of conservatives that want to keep it very strict. And, you know, a lot of times I interact with those kind of people, and we have conflicting views of the world, especially when it comes to, you know, trans rights or, you know, gay marriage, for example.
Yeah.
You know,
it's always about sex, isn't it?
Those two topics. It is.
It always has to do with
two people
sex.
want to get married, and they're like, I just don't care if two gay guys want to get married. Like, what do I care? It's like, if you want to get married, good for you. Who cares? Love is love. I will agree with that. But then there are conservatives that, you know, they're very strict about marriage should be between a man and a woman only.
Yeah.
And I'm a man, and I don't even want to get married. So it's like, if the gay community wants to do that, let them. Please be my guest.
Right.
Get married. You know,
what's pretty shocking is my the guy I'm with, I've been with for 8.5 years, going on 9 years. He does not believe in gay marriage.
Really? Do you think you'll ever get married?
Me as a human?
To him?
No, definitely not to him, because not because I don't love him and he doesn't love me. It's just he is very not a religious person at all. Like, he doesn't want anything to do with religion. Like nothing, including marriage. You know. But also I think that he just is not that kind of person that would dig the whole getting married thing, the vibe. He doesn't like crowds very much. He doesn't like all that stuff.
Yeah, I just want to keep the government kind of out of my business. And I know when you get married, you basically bring the government into your life more than it already is.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't know if I want that. If I ever do get married, it would only be internationally, so that it's not recognized here in the U.S.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I get married to the Philippines, it won't count here unless I like submit the paperwork.
Oh, it doesn't
And
even count. That's crazy.
yeah, and I won't submit the paperwork.
That's funny.
It's just like it doesn't exist.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
so we'll see. We'll see where my life takes me.
Well, you know, you never know what's going to
So,
happen in
Ricky,
life. But maybe I'll marry a girl.
you never
one
know.
day.
Maybe, who knows?
That'd be interesting.
But we have some big news, and it definitely gives me motivation to come out to California sooner than I thought.
Okay, what is it?
The mask mandates are gone.
They're gone. Hooray!
Almost. I think almost all airlines have removed the mask mandates, which is absolutely freaking incredible. 2 years later, here we are. The masks have come off.
And the radical libs are losing their minds.
They actually are. They're freaking out right now. So today, actually, after we get off this podcast, Tara, my lovely co-host from the TNA show, we're gonna be going to MCO Airport here in Orlando to do some street interviews. And I'm going to interview the maskless people and ask them how do they feel about the masks coming off. And then I'm also going to interview people wearing masks and ask them why are they still wearing the mask if the mandates have been lifted. So I think it could be good, interesting content at the airport today.
Hell yeah! A lot of the people on social media are freaking out over this, and it really disgusts me. And I've gotten into some Twitter battles, not Twitter battles, but like Instagram battles with some of the people who are upset by the fact that they're not forcing these workers to be to wear the mask like constantly. Like, dude, they're breathing in their own carbon dioxide.
So they expect the passengers to not have to wear them, but the workers have to. Is that what the liberals are kind of saying?
No, they want everybody to keep wearing them, like you know, totalitarians that they are. It's like the bottom line, and I keep saying to them over and over again, is if you want to wear a mask, you can wear a mask. It's not a big deal. Wear a mask. But why do you have to control everybody else around you, like the totalitarian that you want to be? Like they're all wannabe totalitarians.
Yeah, and also the research has come out and said one-way masking works. If you have a good, effective mask and you wear it, then you're protected. And the way I see it is like it's like condoms. You don't need 2 condoms for a condom to be effective. You only need 1.
Wear a fucking mask, dude. I don't care. I know none of us have ever really cared about that.
Exactly. If you want it. Exactly. If you want to put a condom on your face, go ahead. Look, people that there's certain cultures. Right. There's certain cultures where women cover their faces, and that's always existed as far as I've been alive. So it's like, exactly. You want to wear the mask, do it, but let others choose for themselves. And now we're finally here, and we should all be rejoicing, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. I even tell them, if you're really you feel that strongly about it, why aren't you wearing a hazmat suit?
Exactly.
Why aren't you taking it there? Why stop at the mask? Why not wear the hazmat suit? I keep going on drag queens. I follow this drag queen called Lady Bunny. Maybe I can find the comment that I wrote on Lady Bunny's thing. I wrote a really good quote.
They were triggered.
Bunny. Yeah, and a lot of the LGBT community just get really mad at me, and honestly, it's because of this shit. Let me share the live broadcast. They get really mad at me because half the time I'm not trying to be contrarian. I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to get under their skin. I just really disagree with the way they're thinking. Like, legitimately, I don't like the way a lot of them think about these things. Okay, so this is Lady Bunny. She's a really big drag queen that was on RuPaul's Drag Race. Let's see if I can get it. Find the quote here. I don't think it's going to load.
Drag queens are, just so you guys know, they're really fun people to be around. High energy. Yeah. Always positive, good vibes.
Oh, really? Always positive?
from what I remember, I'm an outsider to this community, but what I've seen, you probably know better than I do.
No, many of them are cunts.
See, you know better than I do.
Oh yeah, big time cunts,
I
and
was
they
about to
like
say they're like divas on steroids. So I was like,
Whoa.
Adam, I don't know how many drag queens you've been around, but I like doing pageantry. I was even trained by drag queens, and
Yeah.
I judged drag queen beauty contests. I'm like, they
Yeah.
are divas.
divas with a capital D, and they could be the meanest bitches on the planet. And they come for me. They try to come for me, and I laugh. It makes me laugh.
Well,
Okay,
I
so
guess
here's what.
I've just been a customer of these
So let me just show on the screen my
shows.
comment.
So
I just want to show you what she said. So Lady Bunny says Jacobs has a PhD in epidemiology. What say you? Um, I hope I said that word right. I don't know. But United, Delta, American, Alaskan, and Southwest have now ended their mask mandates. I'm sorry for what is going to happen next. The people of the United States have been failed by the courts, by politicians, and by the CDC gov. Elizabeth Jacobs, PhD. Okay, she tweets that out, and then Lady Bunny's putting it up there, like as if Lady Bunny's upset by this news. And I wrote, I say, who's stopping you from wearing a hazmat suit? This shit should have been removed a long time ago. COVID restrictions were a joke, an excuse for totalitarianism. Everyone had the option to wear a hazmat suit, instead, destroyed businesses and forced children to breathe in the dirty, recycled carbon dioxide air for hours at a time. Everyone who faithfully wore their masks like good little sheep can continue that until they die. The rest of us will breathe like normal humans and deal with viruses that we've been dealing with since the dawn of man.
hell yeah, I see your commenting. It was right on top of the feed for me. There it is.
You know what I'm saying? And I got some shady people. Actually, not very many shady people on this thread, but like that's been my response to all of this, and they freak out about that. They freak out about the.
I mean, can I just say that these comments on the thread are absolutely incredible.
Oh, really?
This person, Music Junkie 8, says, "My mask is staying on for all forms of public transportation," with the middle finger
God.
saying, "F the critics." This person's Stabby Tabby says, "This just makes me even happier. I changed careers and don't have to travel for work anymore. Stay safe, Bun Bun." Let's see.
You see what I mean?
I'll be masking when I go visit my newborn nephew next month.
Oh God. They're
I
freaking
get on a
out.
plane, I'm
It's called freedom, right? Deborah
wearing a
Godinez.
mask. And then this guy, JM Brooklyn, whatever his name is, says, "I'm a flight attendant. I will keep my mask on." And of course, if you look at his profile picture, he has the "I got my COVID-19 vaccine. We can do this."
Yeah, like they
You know,
they love it, man. They love being told what to do. They're like little subs, like little submissive,
No, they're not. They're NPCs, non-playable characters.
non-playable characters. Like in my music video, I put up
That's right.
NPCs and sheep.
I love that video, man. You did such a good job on that one.
Thank you. I produced that. I mean, I
It's fantastic.
did it as far as the editing.
And for those of you guys wondering who that beautiful woman was who popped on the feed and then just disappeared,
Yeah, she's gone.
that's my co-host Tara
Adam.
Shapansky
Aw.
from the Polish American Brotherhood.
Running tech in the background.
Running
You
tech
look
in the background.
gorgeous beyond
Hey,
imagination.
Hey Ricky, good to be back
Hi,
on.
babe. Miss you.
Miss you too.
So Tara is actually, she was supposed to be going to
So
London
cute.
today, but she pushed back so she could join us on the stream today.
Amazing.
And, she's going to be flying to London tomorrow instead.
It's because
Wow.
they ended the mandates. They ended the mandates there. And so I feel like, as quickly as they ended them, they might like reverse that decision. So I'm in a rush to go see the UK before they put more lockdowns in place. I don't know, like these governments are crazy, and they're just trying to strangle us. So I'm like, let me get in some tourism while I can.
I love your cap, by the way. It says Antifa sucks.
Thank you.
Do you know that one of the last PR agents I had, he's like, "Oh, I love Antifa."
Oh my God.
Okay.
Tell me you
I
got
bet
rid
he
of that
doesn't know
person?
exactly what
He-
Antifa is then.
He couldn't represent me because he said he couldn't help my career because of the whole Trump thing. But we had a conversation in the back of the car, and he said, "Oh, I love Antifa. They're great people." I was like, "Oh, no wonder we're not working." I think I have a ghost. Did you guys see that door open?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh my God. I'm trying to close the door and it just doesn't want to close. I feel like I have a little.
Yeah, I thought somebody just walked in the room behind you.
No, I have like a ghost or something.
Wow. It's crazy stuff. So Ricky, did you ever get the injection? I don't think you did, right?
Which one? The PP?
No, the vax.
Oh.
Did you ever get it?
No, I did not. No.
Okay,
I don't know if I should be talking about that on my. Now they're gonna come for me. Everyone's gonna
how
come
many
for me.
topics have we talked about that we probably should have talked about?
I yes and no. I'm gonna say yes and no. Nobody will ever know the truth.
That's a
And
good
nobody
answer.
on the planet will ever know if I have or not, because
Well,
it's like, yes, I have, and no, I haven't. So you get to decide which one. Because
I
I'm
guess
not gonna. It's not anybody's business.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think it's completely about personal choice. Like it's up to the individual to do their own research and decide what's best for them based on their own risks. And also, like, you know, inquiring about the type of information. I always say it's like a HIPAA violation. And the whole purpose of like the freedom protests that were going on is just to have the right to choose. Because when they're putting on these mandates, they and firing people, it's not, you know, that's the part that's not right.
Right. It's a personal thing. Only your doctor should know. Really.
Well, I'll tell
You
you
and
this,
your doctor.
guys. I know for you, Ricky, you're a part of, I guess you're in Hollywood, kind of, right? So I know Hollywood is heavily vaccinated. I have friends who are actors who literally just can't get roles because they're not getting the vaccine. So
Oh.
they've been shut out of polite society. Let's put it that way. But
Mhm.
for me, I'm just a guy with a camera, a YouTuber, so I could do whatever the hell I want. And I'm unvaccinated. I did not do it. And at this point, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. To everybody watching, if you have not gotten the procedure that they wanted you to do, you owe yourself a huge congratulations, because they threw a lot at us to make us get it. They used every tactic they could use, social pressure.
Oh my
They
God.
threatened us with our careers. Even Joe Biden put out press releases saying, "Get vaccinated, or you're going to die." And if
I
you were
remember.
able to withstand all of that and you remain today unvaccinated, you should be proud of yourselves, just because it shows you have the mental fortitude to say no. No means no.
No means no. And yeah, I think their war on us is they're not winning. They're not winning the war
No,
on us.
they're
The
not.
deep state and the New World Order.
Have you seen the polling data for Joe Biden?
Oh, he's doing so poorly, huh?
He is below Trump was at this point in his presidency. So Trump at this point was at a 42% approval. Joe
Yeah.
Biden is now at 41. And these are on polls that are already leaning heavily Democratic.
Oh yeah.
They're all biased to Democrats.
There's a lot. It's a lot worse.
I think that he's probably in the 20s. Is my true guess. He's probably in the mid to high 20s. Would probably be more realistic of where Joe Biden is.
Yeah.
But the biggest two groups that he's lost a lot of support from are the young Americans. There's been a 50-point swing when it comes to young Americans. 50-point swing in favorability. That's unheard of. And then the second group is the Hispanics. He's coming in at 26% support. So you're going to see a lot of Hispanics. They're getting literally red pilled as we speak.
Yeah.
And I expect the Hispanics to be a big reason why, or the Latinos. I'm not saying Latinx, but the Latinos.
I hate
why
that word, Latinx. I hate that.
Yeah, midterm red wave, and it's probably why at this point Trump's coming back in 2024.
Yeah.
I'm feeling really good about it. I see Linda in the comments said that he's polling at 33%. That's one of the polls that's out there. There's variation. We're talking about the overall average, and he's at about 41 right now, according to the average polls.
He's the worst president we've ever had. Ever.
They say in modern history, he's polling the lowest.
He's the worst we've ever. He is such a piece of shit.
But guys, didn't he create the most jobs out of any U.S. president in our entire history?
Yeah, Joe Biden's economic machine. This guy, if you want to run an economy, you hire Joe Biden, you'll get the most jobs ever in history, guys.
Wow.
It really shows how they like misrepresent that jobs report, because we're in a time now people are being able to return back to work. So this is not new job creation. It's just the restoration of previously existing jobs. So it's like that many people were unemployed during the pandemic and now able to return to their jobs, unemployed probably because of the lockdowns that forced them to shut down their businesses. And so this is not new job creation. So when they're the administration's touting how we've created the most jobs out of any U.S. president in history, you kidding me?
Right.
Hey, Ricky, as I like to say,
So true.
as I like to say, nothing is built, nothing is back, nothing is better.
I love it.
It's true though.
I know.
Nothing's. I mean, look. You could use all the job numbers you want. You could say the unemployment's down to 3.6%, whatever. You could make all these claims, but just with your eyes and ears, go out and explore the world, and you'll see that nothing is the same. The hours of many stores have changed. The quality of the product you're getting at many stores has changed. There's so many labor shortages everywhere still. There's so many supply shortages everywhere. So don't give me that we're back on track. America's back. No, we're far worse now than we ever were before under Trump. And that's just the reality.
Like Mara Allen said, build back broke.
Build back broke. That's right.
Let's watch the Easter Bunny redirect Biden after he mentions Afghanistan.
Have you seen this?
Pakistan should not, and Afghanistan should be speaking.
Oh, the Easter Bunny, Mr. President.
Oh. Bye, guys. He shouldn't be talking about that. He shouldn't. Yeah. He did a no-no. He did a no-no. Watch the bunny like try to direct him.
So embarrassing.
It's like, no. You got to come over here. Hey. You see that?
That's pathetic.
Look he needs to get his attention.
It's pathetic.
Look at this. Come over here. You got something to do.
Steps right in front of him. I wonder who's behind that mask. It might be Obama.
Obama's the Easter Bunny.
Can you imagine that?
Spoiler alert.
Obama's Easter Bunny.
Spoiler
It could be Obama.
It's totally, or Hillary.
It could be Hillary. And we got some funny comments coming in. French St. Pierre said that is the first time Biden did not sniff. Yeah, Biden is a sniffer.
He is a sniffer. Oh, I saw some really bad video on Telegram of him allegedly. You can see the video of him whipping a girl on a tree. Have you guys seen that? Him naked? I know it's probably gonna get us like a little bit. It's all alleged.
This is who?
It's all alleged, you guys.
Wait, who is this?
Oh, it's a video on the Telegram. From Hunter's laptop.
Which Telegram page? Which Telegram channel?
I have the video and I'll share it with you. Deborah Godinez sent it to me. It shows like stuff that's on the laptop.
What's the name of the channel on Telegram? Do you know?
Let me see if I can get the link here.
Let's pull it up. Don't pull the video onto the stream.
Okay. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. She sent it to me via. Oh, it's a dual text between my aunt.
All right. Can you forward it to me right now?
Okay. Biden caught naked and red-handed from laptop from hell. Content warning. BitChute. Copy. And I'm gonna text it to you.
This is just.
It's juicy. It's juicy shit. But the bottom line is like, nobody can talk about what we want to talk about for real. Like this is stuff we really want to talk about as far as, the reality of the situation. But we really can't. Did you get the link?
I got, as you texted me, I also, Tara handed me this book. Tara, where'd you get this?
I gave you a physical link. The book by
she gave me a physical link.
But Miranda Devine, when she was speaking she was a speaker at Restoration Weekend at the Breakers Hotel. So she signed that copy of it. She wrote the book Laptop from Hell.
Here, put me on the camera. Look.
Oh, Laptop from Hell, Miranda Devine. Okay.
It's actually, she handed me a book at the same time he texted me. That's really.
The bottom line is that like Hunter's not the problem. It's Joe Biden's affiliation with the things that Hunter Biden did. That's the fucking problem. Anybody can do.
Bro, this is wild.
People are allowed to take drugs if they want to in the private, whatever. I don't like it, but all that stuff. And maybe he did some illegal shit. But the bottom line is, what is his affiliation with Joe, the big guy? How much money was funneled into Joe's pocket during this time? How much, pay for play type of activity happened? That's the important thing.
I don't trust a guy that if he can't run his own household, like how is he supposed to be running the country? Like if you look at Trump's children, everyone is so clean cut. Everyone's successful. They're like, all of his kids turned out to be wonderful and active in society and taking part in the administration and serving the US people. What is Hunter Biden doing? Like engaging
Horrible.
engaging in criminal activity. And then and I don't want to make comments without knowing, but allegedly
Allegedly.
Biden pocketed stuff from Ukraine, all that kind of stuff. So allegedly, do your
Yeah.
research. There's more stuff. Read Miranda Devine's book for Laptop from Hell for more information. But even on Steven Crowder, they were talking about like it's straight up proven, and the censorship that was coming, that how Twitter suppressed this story, and it's been proven that swayed the U.S. election. So, oh God, it's insane.
Yeah, the FBI was all in on it. Give me a break. The bottom line is like the media is going to try to put all the blame, like, oh, Hunter's a bad guy, but Joe has nothing to do with it. And that's the part that I want to try to combat as far as like with the messaging, with everything.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That's his kid. Like that's still a reflection of him and his parenting skills and what values that he has.
And the corrupt deals that they did together as a team.
At the end of the day, criminal activity is criminal activity. And he has to be held responsible for it.
He's watching that video I gave him.
Yeah, I watched that. I mean, I don't know what to make of it. I don't know if that's a deep fake or if that's really him. I don't know.
I mean, if so, Joe Biden's pretty hung.
That's where my eyes went if that's him. That's why my eyes went if that's him. I don't know if that's a deep fake.
It could be.
It could be a deep fake. If it is deep fake, it's a pretty good job. I mean, deep fake technology is getting really good right now. Just to play devil's advocate, I don't know, but that's a pretty awful video.
Yeah, it is.
If that is actually him, man, that's Look, ultimately, at the end of the day, whatever you do in the bedroom behind closed doors is your business. If it's between adults and it's consensual,
right.
But if you're representing the country, you should not be having. If you are going to film personal videos like that, you need to make sure that they are bulletproof, locked and sealed for you and your eyes only. You can't have any risk of them leaking. And
on top of it, didn't he just come out and say, oh, it's really embarrassing when people share content of you doing naked, things or doing things private. Remember, he just came out with that whole diatribe.
He's absolutely right. If you're in a relationship with somebody or you and a person agree to take photos or videos and make content, that's an adult decision. You're allowed to make that choice. Right? It's our bodies. We can do whatever we want with it. And somebody should not use that against you or weaponize it later on in the relationship. That's evil. And there's a lot of laws against that, by the way. It's called, I think, revenge porn laws, which protects people from that happening. But why would the president need to say that on TV? Why would he refer to this like petty? I don't want to say it's a petty crime. It's actually a pretty big crime. But why would he bring that up unless he was talking specifically about something personal to him?
Yeah, I think that's why he did that. That's just my opinion. I think that's why they're talking about that.
It's just so funny because I meet all these leftists and liberals who are always like Trump for president, Trump for jail, Trump's a rapist, Trump's this, Trump's that, and I'm like, yo. Do you forget that we live in the United States of America where it's innocent until proven guilty? Like, is there any video? Is there any evidence? Has he been found guilty? Has he been charged? The answer is no to everything. And people got to realize that when you are a person of power, especially men in society, you become a target. You become a target of being, lied about and shook down. And that's what a lot of these people want. They fake press charges against powerful men. And these powerful men, how do they make the problem go away? They cut a check and just say, here's $100,000, go away. But that's not necessarily a sign of guilt, in my opinion. That's just a sign of I have money to make this issue disappear because it's non-existent.
This is my issue also with the whole Me Too movement. Like, I don't believe every woman should be believed. Like it's, it's heartbreaking what truly happens to the victims of that are women in Me Too, but what's really ruined the movement is the ones who have jumped on board and lied about it, and they've taken down the careers of men just to with false accusations. And now we're in a society where it isn't you're innocent until proven guilty, because the the court is no longer the court of law. It's the court of like mob justice. And with that, you're going to be canceled. You're going to have your careers ruined. You won't be able to recover from a societal standpoint. And an accusation, with how our society is so quick to judge without having the facts, is enough to be ruining. So
Brett
like
Kavanaugh.
now I'm actually more sympathetic. I'm more sympathetic to the men, because you have innocent people who are being proven guilty in the court of law when they had in the court of societal justice when they haven't done anything.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
happens
Jussie Smollett.
in
It's
college
like
too.
Jussie Smollett. It's like saying believe all victims of hate crimes. And it's like, well, if we did that, then there'd be a lot of innocent people being guilty of hate crimes that didn't do anything wrong. And that people make false claims all the time for personal gain.
They're
Jussie
also
Smollett.
like, it seems like they're changing the definition of rape to also include if you regret the action the next morning, because how often is like alcohol involved in college, and you wake up the next morning and you regret what you did.
Oh,
But if
God.
both people are consensual, and just because you regret making a decision, maybe the guy doesn't call you back or something like that, that doesn't mean he raped you. He's just, he did.
Yeah.
He maybe he's just a scumbag guy, but like that's not rape. If you consented to it, just because you feel bad about it afterwards doesn't make it rape. And the things with the abortion laws that are coming out, I'm glad that we're having stricter abortion laws coming through, and then possibly Roe v. Wade being overturned. But when states are also including exceptions into the abortion clauses, like it's possible that they will be putting exceptions to rape. I feel it's going to be a risk that a lot of women are going to start lying about their circumstances in order to get that abortion. And in order to get that abortion, they're going to claim that it was rape. And this is going to lead to false accusations just out of wanting to terminate the baby.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, they'll just use that loophole.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody in our comments sent us a Telegram link, which I don't know if I would not open that on a live stream, Ricky.
Oh, people are sharing it on the comment section, right?
I don't know what the Telegram link is though, but I'm very curious.
I know.
I'm gonna go see if I can pull it up. She sent it on your Facebook page. You do really well on your Facebook lives.
Yeah. My Facebook people are amazing. I gotta give a big shout out to my Facebookers out there. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. And I recently got 103,000 followers on there. So thank you. I love you guys so much. I know I don't do as much political content anymore as much as I used to. It's just because I'm moving towards music more. I've been working on my album. It's finished. It's being mastered. I got a bunch of music videos. So I'm going to be focusing more on music, but my fan base has stuck with me through it all. And I appreciate that so much.
And that's why you do this Tuesday show, so we could still get in some political talk.
Yes, I do a lot this hour, just so I could, let my fans know like what I think about these things, and also to let them know I haven't abandoned the pursuit for freedom. I'll always be a part of that. It's just in my own subtle. I mean, I also have other things that I want to talk about, or I want to be focused on. Performing is like my number one thing, and that's how a lot of you guys found me, is me performing on the streets in West Hollywood in front of Antifa doing MAGA. Like, that's what I love to do. I love to dance. I love to sing, and I thank you guys for that, for all of the newer fans that came along because of that, of the viral videos and stuff. It's just, I'm not a political pundit. I'm not that. I'm an artist, and I write music, I produce music, I perform music, and I want to help other people do the same thing. So that's kind of like where my focus is. But my point is, like, they've stuck with me the whole time, and that's so cool. I appreciate that. They love me for who I am. That's what I need. I need fans that love me for everything, not just like one aspect of me. That's a lot. I'm very demanding.
The link, by the way, the Telegram link that the person sent, I opened it up just
you did?
for the benefit of everybody. It's the All Against the Mandatory Vaccines group on Telegram. So if you click that link,
can I click? Can you put it into the big chat? Ooh, we just got a nice YouTube special
Oh,
Super
thank
chat.
you from Norika. That's a super chat from
Super chat.
super chat.
Norika
Thank
Lopez
you.
Cuba. She says, Adam and Rebel, I would like to ask for prayer that the new station exposes what I sent them in regards to the weather wheel off of Cuba,
Wow.
causing havoc all over the United States. Love you.
I love you. Yeah. That was for you, so I can't read it.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that.
It's very nice.
And for everybody watching on Ricky's page on YouTube, that's one way that you could always support the channel too, is super chats. You know, you could buy cute little stickers, or you could send super chats of varying degrees. And I think 70% of that money goes to our account and 30% goes to YouTube. But it's really nice, and it shows a lot of support for us, the creators. So
Yeah. And stars. And also on Bigo, I got a really good family on Bigo. If you go on Bigo, that's an amazing app. Help me reach my star levels on there. That also helps me. And you could also contribute to the broadcast by going on Patreon. I have a Patreon account, Ricky Rebel Rocks. I have, if you're thirsty, I have an OnlyFans account, Ricky Rebel Rocks.
I'm very thirsty. I'm feeling parched.
You're parched. You're thirsty.
I'm parched. Hey, me and Tara, we have our TNA show, which, as you guys know, stands for Tara and Adam, but it's also an acronym for Tits and Ass.
It's funny. I remember that when we were coming up with the name for this show, like my first thought was TNA for tits and ass. That was my first thought, and I said it, and then Adam's like, "You took the words right out of my mouth."
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I think we should have an OnlyFans, Tara. Me and you.
Yeah.
Where we have,
Oh, it would blow up.
the TNA OnlyFans page, right?
It would blow up.
No,
I gotta tell you, it's a job. All this stuff is a job. Every single, new platform that you do, especially if they're paying for it, I take it very seriously. Like very seriously. Like it's a job for me, and so I try to make the best possible content I can for all of them. And it's a commitment.
Have you heard of Bad Baby?
No.
So if you want to go on your computer and pull it up for the users, type in Bad Baby into the internet. BHAD.
Oh, okay.
What comes up with that, Adam?
BHAD baby. BABEI Bad Baby. She just
Bad
paid
Bobby.
for Bad Bobby. That's what it is. Baby. I don't know how to pronounce these words. But she just bought a Florida mansion for $6.1 million in Palm Springs, not Palm Springs, Palm Beach. And she made all the money from OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
The day she turned 18, she launched her OnlyFans and made $1 million in the first hour
She's a bad bitch.
on her OnlyFans.
You know
She
who this
paid
girl
all
is?
cash, all cash.
You know who this girl is? She's the girl that said, "Cash me outside."
Yeah, from Dr. Phil.
Right.
Yeah, she's the one. She got viral, and then
And her body is like, ugh. That's whatever.
well, she's all tatted up, and
I guess she looks good.
some guys are
Do
into that.
guys like this? Ugh.
Let me look at her. Hold on. Let me go to the images. Let me pull it up.
I think
Let me-
tattoos like that are so gross.
Let me type in "Bad Baby leak." Let's
On
see what we can
girls.
find. Let's see. Let's go to the source. Let's see how she looks.
Oh, bad baby leak? Bad Bobby?
Nothing came up in the Google image search. Wow, she's got good protection. Let's try
Bad
this.
Bobby leak.
Don't
Oh,
type that in. Don't type that in.
Oh, I just did. Damn it.
Don't do that publicly.
I just did. Immediately.
That's okay. Look, she's got a great body. I mean, she's got a fantastic body, virtually flawless from what I'm seeing. With ignoring the tattoos.
I must have looked at some bad pictures then.
Ignoring the tattoos. Ignoring
I
the
think I saw
tattoos
some bad
because the
pictures.
tattoos are up to personal taste. But here, let me send this. It's on Reddit. You could find this.
I'm just looking at her body in general.
Yeah, just here we go. I just sent it back to you. I just sent you the
Okay.
link.
Let me see.
Don't pull
On the
this up.
Private
Don't
chat?
pull this up. No, I sent it to you text.
Oh, okay.
Do
So
not
only
pull
I
it
get-
up
only I get to
on
see
YouTube,
it.
or you're gonna get nuked.
View in the app. No, take me to the home page. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
So there you go. You get a nice,
see
very,
that.
very, very nice body. You're perfect.
Actually, YouTube has a policy that that you can show sex objects or phallic symbols and everything. With
Only in the
if-
concept.
I can't see anything on here.
it's supposedly like if it's supposed to explain the your experience of transitioning,
Right.
that's when it can be brought up. But that's pretty interesting, and in the sense of like, okay, so they're subscribed. It really shows the bias because they want to promote one worldview because it's allowed to be shown in this context versus another context, and they're only going to uphold one context.
Yeah, that's weird.
All right, I
It's
just
not
texted it
showing
to
me.
you.
Not
I
showing
just
me the
texted it
picture.
to you.
Okay,
I
yeah,
sent you a
just show me.
screenshot.
Just show me. Oh, okay. Yeah, very
So
beautiful.
everyone, so you know what I'm sending him. It's you
Yeah,
could all
she's
Google it
cute.
too. It's a picture of Bad Baby, without a shirt on from her OnlyFans page, so you could see her body.
She's got a
And
great body. Yeah,
that's what I said. She's got a great body,
Yeah.
near perfect. The
Yeah.
tattoos though are up to the personal taste, whether or not someone's into that.
she destroyed her body with those tattoos, in my opinion.
See, I'm okay with it. Tattoos for the most part. I think they're kind of badass. But
I don't even like them on guys. I don't like tattoos.
when you start putting them on the face and neck, I'm just like, that's a bit much.
I'm never getting a tattoo. Knock on wood.
I don't
Knock
have
on
any
wood.
tattoos yet, but I definitely think I want some.
I got a tattoo.
Tara's got a tattoo.
I got a tattoo, but
Tara's
it's
the bad one here.
You're bad. You're bad.
It's in a place that is not visible even in a swimsuit. So it's I keep it personal. So it's not in a place that's even visible in a swimsuit.
I don't. It's not like I get turned off by like a 1 or 2 tattoos. I'm like, oh, that's cool, you know. But when girls or guys do what Bad Bobby did, where they put their whole like bodies wrapped in it, I think it's effing disgusting. It reminds me of like you're letting someone, if you guys believe in God or whatever, like I don't know, like because I'm not even a religious person, I'm not anything like that. But it's like for everybody who actually does believe in God, like this is your body, like this is something that was made like perfect for you, you know. It's like you're gonna destroy it with writing from like another human being, like etching into your body. Like I just think it's so it's like anti-religious. It's like anti-appreciating yourself. I feel that way. And when people like destroy their faces and their whole like Jeffree Star and all that stuff, and like they put all these disgusting tattoos, I think it's something. It's like it's so disrespectful, I think, to the actual creation that you are. That's my opinion.
People have an addiction to it. People like when they start, like they say it's hard to like stop. Like my brother's a tattoo artist, so he's completely like covered, and I was like, please, Mark, just not your neck, not your face. And then so my mom will like when he first started doing that, like she would cry when she would see him because she's also very devout Catholic, and so and to her it just strikes up like you look like a gang member. So anytime he comes to the house, he does like cover up out of respect for my parents and everything. But
Yeah.
like I'm like, just not the face.
And the nicest people have tattoos like that. The nicest, sweetest people I've noticed too.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
but-
get along with them so well. I love them, but I'm just
Exactly.
like, for me, like I'm saying, this is all personal stuff. This is all
Exactly.
personal.
My brother's such a sweet like teddy bear and everything, but he looks super fierce.
And let me just say that Tara's got 2 brothers, and I've never seen 2 brothers be so different.
Really?
One of them is a complete nerd from the way he speaks to his style of glasses. And he's always like, "Hey, Adam, how are you?"
To his anime
Hey,
collection,
Adam.
to the
And then
gay
other
room with
one-
the anime room.
And then the other one is like a super cool tatted up dude where he's like, "Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing?" It's just the most bizarre dynamic. And then Tara's in the middle, like the preppy girl. So it's just like the strangest thing to have 3 siblings, completely all different styles.
The Unify Force,
interesting.
everybody has a man bun. Everybody has everyone has a man bun, and then Adam's like, I'm like, you're copying my brother's style
My
because like
man bun's
he's,
growing out
yeah,
still.
Adam's working on his man bun as well. I'm like, everyone has a man bun except for like the females.
I just
really?
wanna, I just want to read this, by the way, from Narika Lopez. She sent a second message.
Okay.
I would like to share. I thank the Lord for giving me all I have, and I always give in the loving memory of my beloved father, Santiago Lopez, May 1st, 1939 to July 5th, 2018. So rest in peace to your father. And once again, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. This person has 7 tattoos and he regrets 5 of them. And that's the thing with me too, is like I know I'd regret mine. I would change my mind too. That's another thing. It's a huge commitment. But it's kind of like plastic surgery too. And it's one of those things where you're putting your, that's why I don't do plastic surgery. I did when I was a kid, and I don't. After I came out of it and didn't like the results all the way, um, it kind of was like a mania within me. I was like, oh shit, you know. And you know what the doctor told me? He's all, you need to get a life. And I said, what? Well, I was like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he was right. He was right. He kind of slapped me into reality, you know, and the reality was, I was happier with the results than before. Okay. So there you go. But the bottom line is I put my body and my whole everything into the power of this person. And it's like their interpretation of what they think looks good. And it's never going to be what your ideas are never going to be perfectly aligned with each other. So at that point I realized in my life, I'm like, I'm never going to do that again. I'm never going to give power away to somebody to alter my face or to alter my body in any way, um, because I might not like the results that come out of it. And you're never really fully in control when you do plastic surgery.
Yeah, I don't think that like any form of elective surgery, like if it's an option, you should. There's always risks. There's always risks that are involved, and if you have the option of not having it, I think you shouldn't have it. So and also with plastic surgery, it's one of those things you have to maintain for the rest of your life. Like if you don't, like when person decides to start taking Botox, like they're gonna look horrible if they suddenly stop. It's gonna be a lifelong commitment of doing Botox, like what people look like when they're young, and the way that even tattoos age, it changes with your skin, with your body. If it stretches out, if it fades, it can look terrible unless it's also maintained. So plastic surgery, what you have when you're young, like what is that going to look like when you're older?
Yeah,
then
and how is it going to alter your face when you get older? Yeah,
the other thing is you could always die during these
Yeah.
surgeries.
That's
you
true.
know,
That's why
Kanye
elective
West's
surgery.
mom, she died from elective surgery. She was having a liposuction and a tummy tuck and a breast reduction. This is Kanye's mom,
Mhm.
and she
Oh,
died afterwards,
yeah,
post from heart failure due to multiple post-operative factors, they say. And
yeah,
then there's also the Jennifer Grey story. Jennifer Grey from Dirty Dancing. You know, she had complete stardom. She had the girl next door look,
yeah.
but apparently she had a very Jewish looking nose. And I can say that, everyone, I'm Jewish, so it's not offensive. All right, I can make that comment, but that's what she self-described herself as, having a very Jewish nose.
Right.
Kind of like what I have. I got also, very Jewish nose because I am Jewish. Makes sense, right? And so she had nose surgery, rhinoplasty, to make it look better because she thought she'd be more desirable to Hollywood. And she said that made her invisible and destroyed her career because she was unrecognizable.
And
So
here's the thing. I also feel like, you're trying to fix something that's on the outside. If you're not happy with something, like that's stemming from something on the inside. It's stemming from the way you feel. So I don't feel like anything on the outside can truly fix like how you feel on the inside. And that's
That's
also
true.
why I disagree with like transitioning when it comes to like transgendered people and everything, because like you're not gonna, if you're dissatisfied and that unhappy, like it's something. And if you
It's
look
up
at it,
here.
the suicide rates are the same between pre-transition and post-transition. If surgery was a fix, then we would see a change when it comes to suicide and depression rates. But if like I always just believe that if it's something that's stemming, you can't fix it's a bandage by putting it on the outside, when it's something that's in the inside. And then in the cases of even transitioning, I see that as a elective surgery,
Yeah, it
because your
is.
your
Yeah.
body doesn't need that in order for it to survive. So you're taking on all this unnecessary risk, creating permanent changes that you may regret later on. And like we have to focus on where our value system is coming from the inside, and finding satisfaction on intrinsic values, not external factors. And with that, like if you change your perspective to be valuing things that can never be taken away from your inside, no one will be able to ever take that away. Everything on the outside, like it can be always, your house can be burned down, your life can completely alter, but as long as you possess those abilities to always rebuild, the key factor in your strength is going to be in the ability to rebuild, and not the fact that you had a house, that you had a career. You can always get that back if you have that determination and will on the inside.
that's
Wow.
right.
That's beautiful, Tara.
Ricky, I
We always go deep in these shows. I love it.
Yeah, speaking of determination and willpower, I should tell you about my sale that I had last week, right, Tara? I didn't tell him yet.
Yeah,
You did a sale?
I did a sale.
Adam is on a hot streak.
Let me tell
On
you
this
what
hot
happened. Let me
streak
tell you
right
what
now, like
happened.
a really good luck. If you anyone needs good luck, just like rub like Adam's head or something, and
Just
then
rub my head.
maybe
Just watch the stream.
that luck will rub off on you.
So check this out,
I'm
Ricky.
rubbing you right now.
I'll let you rub me in real life again too. That's right. I'll let you do that.
Hell yeah.
So I had this username on Instagram. I got it in 2018 in December. It was available, so I took it. It was a username on Instagram, and I don't want to say what the username was because, well, whatever. I'll just say it. I had the username Phuket on Instagram, Phuket, which is a island in Thailand. You know Phuket, the island?
It's like the number one tourist island in Thailand.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I had that
Okay.
username.
Can I look it
And
up now?
You can look it up now, but that's the name I sold. So now someone else has the username.
Nice.
And so I basically, so as everyone knows on the stream, I used to live in Thailand, and I got this username, and then of course the pandemic started, so I moved back to the US. So I've been in the US now since the pandemic started, and I've always thought it'd be really cool to go back to Thailand to live in Phuket and own this username. Like I would have owned the Instagram username Phuket while living in Phuket. That's like gold. That's like sick virtual, real estate.
Yeah.
Some guy who lives in Phuket right now, some real estate guy, he offered me 10 Ethereum coins in exchange for the username. And
Oh.
an Ethereum coin is going for 3,000 a pop. So he ended up sending me 30 grand in Ethereum in a transaction for the username. And I was just like, all right, because that money is so much higher than I thought it would have gone for. Well, no, that's not true. I knew that had a lot of value. But I did not expect like a regular person to offer me that money. I thought it'd be like a company offering it to me. Yeah, he sent me 10 Ethereum coins for the username. So I gave it to him.
Amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
And that's gonna blow up when our US dollar crashes.
Right.
That's gonna blow.
I mean, I'm already up. I'm
up.
already up 3% on that. I mean, it goes up and down. It fluctuates like crazy. But my 30K that he gave me is already at 31 and a half in my account. So, and that's only in like a week. So, and Ethereum's been down. So think about it. They're predicting Ethereum's going to hit 10K this year.
Yeah.
If it hits 10K, that 30K becomes 100K from the sale of an Instagram username. So, that's a nice chunk of
Wow.
change. And I'll say this, that's more money that I made doing YouTube over 2 years. In 2 years, I did not make that much money that I made on that one sale.
But not
Wow.
only that, like Adam's like I'm telling Adam, you got good vibrations that are being sent out into the universe because you have
That's
money
so
just
cool.
dropping in your lap. You receive money from the grave. Your grandmother who passed away several years ago. You got a check from sold coins to all the grandchildren was another one. So
Wow.
he also got lottery tickets, scratch off lottery tickets that when we were having dinner, Easter dinner, he passed them out to all my family. And so we're all sitting there like with dessert, scratching it off, and guess who gets the winning tickets? Adam. All of Adam's tickets were the winning tickets, and he just randomly passed
And
out
then-
all of us.
And then I went to the casino 2 nights ago and I won 6 grand at the blackjack table.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
it's been a good. It's been
cool.
a,
Like
it's been a
Adam
good week,
is,
and
is
I'm like,
having really good luck.
I'm like, do I keep the streak going by going back? I'm like, nah, let's just let it cool off for a little bit. You don't want to get
Yeah.
too greedy.
Yeah. Fuck. That's so
Hey,
awesome.
but I did pay for people's gas at the gas pump.
Yeah, that's a great video.
So I
we
went to the gas station as
we
a Trump
filmed
supporter with my
a
MAGA
video. You
hat
guys
on,
can check that out.
I
and
saw that.
and I
Yeah.
paid people's gas, and people were very, very thrilled with that. So if you guys want to watch that video, it's on my YouTube channel. Just search Adam Francisco paying for gas, and you'll find the video. And it was really fun to do that. Surprised a lot of people.
That was nice of you.
That's right. Anthony AJ Kern says, damn, send some of that to my cancer fundraiser. If you actually have a legit fundraiser for cancer, drop a link below.
Yes, he
And
does.
if you could put that link in there.
Yeah. Thank you, AJ, for always being a great supporter.
And I'll send
he's
I'll
super
send a small
rebel.
donation today just to pass on the good luck. It's good to spread the good luck money around,
Yeah.
But we need the link, Anthony. You got to send me the link.
Drop that link.
Drop that link and we'll give you the plug right here, right now, live on the stream. Come on, Anthony. We're cheering for you to send us this link.
AJK.
Anthony AJ Kearns. Paging. Dr. Anthony AJ Kearns. Paging.
Paging. It's on his Twitter feed. I've seen it before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, it's on his Twitter.
Awesome. Well, send me the link afterwards. And here we go. He just sent it through.
Oh, there it is.
Facebook.
Boom. Fundraiser.com. Love you, AJ.
I want to see what this link is, and then we'll let me get in. Let me get in there real quick. Is this AJ for your personal cancer? Anthony's fight. Is this Anthony? Is AJ Anthony? Yeah, that is him. Anthony AJ Kearns.
Yeah. Love you, Shan.
I was diagnosed with a rare form of testicular cancer that has spread to multiple lymph nodes within the abdominal cavity. It has also spread to my lungs. Money is from monthly expenses, bills, gas, to appointments, and my caregiver as she is behind on bills. I am in danger of losing my housing at the end of the month, and I am now battling an extreme mental health crisis. And looks like you got a very nice contribution from Anonymous, $500, which is wonderful to see.
Yeah.
So I'll send you a little something just to show support.
That's sweet of you. Yeah, AJ has been a huge supporter of mine. Gold Star Rebel, as I would say, Gold Star Rebel. Judy Hagadas as well. And Glam Rebel Star, who's on my Bigo right now, and Marie. Shout out to all of you. Yeah, it's great to have people in your life that support you and fans that really are love me for who I am, not just like the things I do, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And AJK is one of them, so I'm glad we were able to help him out today. If you're watching today, the live broadcast, we are sponsored by C60 Evo. I'm going to give one more shout out before we go. C60 Evo is available on my website, rickyrebelrocks.com. Go ahead and check out their product. Click the C60 Evo tab. And if you buy, don't forget to use the discount code EVRRR. This is for better night's rest. It helps you to recover from your workouts. It gives you mental clarity and also helps with your skin. There's a lot of great things. It's just like, it's a super antioxidant, like thousands of times more effective than vitamin C as far as the antioxidant level that you get from it. So try it. Available at rickyrebelrocks.com. I want to thank Adam Francisco for being here, and Tara. Where can we find you both?
So I'm Adam Francisco, guys. I'm most active on YouTube, TikTok, Rumble, and Truth Social. And we're going to be filming a video today at the airport, which will be ready for you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good video. Hey, guys, I'm Tara Shapansky, not Adam Francisco below, but you will often find me on Adam Francisco's social media channels. You can find my social media at Polish American Brotherhood. The handles for across all of the platforms is POAM Brotherhood. So that's Polish American Brotherhood, and I am Tara Shapansky.
You're so gorgeous, babe. Both of you, thank you so much. Gorgeous people on my show. I really, really appreciate it. And to top it off, you guys can follow me on all social media platforms at Ricky Rebel Rocks. I'm going to share one of my videos from my album, The Royal Collection. This is one of my favorite songs and favorite videos, and it's called Sheep. And we're going to end it with this song. Thank you, guys.
Be free.
Yeah, be free, my sheeple. Let's go. We'll see you next week on Tuesdays with Rebel every Tuesday at 12 p.m. PST. Bye. Love you.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false
news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these fake stories without checking facts first.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Always gonna be the guy setting all the people right. Always gotta speak my mind, even if it's not polite. Showing them another way to be the one to win the day. Still have something else to say, never gonna go away. The sheep, they're all fucking sheep. The sheep, they're all sheep. The sheep, they're all fucking sheep. The sheep, they're all sheep. Never feeling understood in my freaking neighborhood. Saying things I never should, only for my own good. Try to be the real me. People try to censor me. Can't you all just let me be free to be the real me? The sheep, they're all fucking sheep. The sheep, they're all sheep. The sheep, they're all fucking sheep. The sheep, they're all sheep. Look at you just sitting there, frozen with a blank stare, waiting for a new affair to post and tweeting like a chair. Never knowing what to say, saying something anyway. Conforming is your only way. Please just make it go away.
And which Republican candidate has the best chance of winning the general election?
The declared ones right now, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is the win today. He's a sorry for decision Pennsylvania, Donald Trump. This means that Donald Trump will be the 45th president of the United States.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.